beautiful people. Like, I don't know, like I feel like I starting to see love differently, and one of the reason why too, because this person I feel like they don't like me, they don't love me, they only want to have sex with me, and they come around me every day telling me how much they like me and stuff, and I just self-sabotage. I just feel like you could never like me type shit. Like something we call it imposter syndrome. I'm like, I don't believe you. And I just be very mean to this person, and now I'm not seeing this person at all. And then when I ask him where's this person, only to find out that the only reason why I was seeing them was because they liked me in the first place. Like this person have no business being in the same environment with me, and I always thought they didn't have no choice. So it's just like it have me like the fuck, you know. And that's just one aspect of it. It's like what trying to say is like I just started to realize like we don't even really truly know what love is, and a person could only give love based on how they perceive love, and a person could only receive love based on how they perceive love. You know what I mean? So you could just feel like if somebody give you money, they love you, and you could meet somebody who giving you money and they don't love you, and that may play with your mental. Or you could meet somebody who not giving you as much money but really genuinely love you. I feel like the question should be not the question should be like, how do you perceive? Are you making any sacrifices? And I don't mean it's supposed to go to definitely go to your partner and be like, oh, do you receive? Are you? I mean, it's something to internalize. Like lately, that is what I've been doing, internalizing it. I start to wonder if the person who I am entertaining, if they is receiving love from me. I mean, I know I am giving love, but are you receiving love the best way you know love is? You gone? Have a good day, darling. Yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like love's supposed to be easy. Our love is actually easy. And I feel like it's the communication that I don't know. I feel like I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore, but I'm just trying to say like once you guys could have proper communication, I think love gonna flow easily. I feel like with lack of communication, however, or one person could be doing the most and the next person doing less, and they feel like it's not good enough because that's not how they perceive love. I feel like everybody perceive love differently. You have people who grow up in a loving household and is more short tempered and calm, and they receive love based on, yeah, hi, just based on peace, a peace of mind, and all these different things. You have a lot of people who grew up in a kind of chaotic household who feel like if it no drama, nothing, that if we're not fighting every minute, then if it's too peaceful, then it's boring and it's not love. So that's my point. Everybody perceive love differently, and it means something different to everybody. Yes. So back to what I was saying. So for example, somebody love language is gift giving, and they meet somebody who show love through words of affirmation, and this person be like, "I love you, baby. I love you, baby," and this person, and they're not gonna receive that as love. They're gonna feel like you're only talking because they perceive love, or they feel like if somebody loved them, they would give them. You know. So I feel like it's very important to know these things too. Likewise, with love language and these different things. And for mine, I think my love language is all the love language. I love words of affirmation. Out of all, I think one of the most for me that I feel love is true gift giving. Like when somebody gives me something, I'm like, oh my god, he loves me. He loves me so much. And not just that, I also like act of service. So like if like somebody who make my life easier, I'm like, oh my god, he's so obsessed with me. I love that. That just kind of regulate my nervous system and like soothe my insecurities. So I really do like that. I feel like when words of affirmation is a part of it, but it goes along with act of service, for me personally, and gift giving. I feel like just somebody just come and tell me I love you, you mean the world to me, and nothing behind that gonna make me question my whole reality. Like, you're lying. Yeah, but also think about if I am loving correctly, like if the person who I am entertaining, like if am I loving them properly? Are they receiving just like what I do as love? Am I being used? Like that is a big one for me right now currently. I'm like, am I even being used? And also, one of the ways how I perceive love is also through fellowship. So I always think that um, a relationship that built on a foundation of friendship, if that makes sense, good day, darling. Right. So, I think the most, well, we hear this all the time. We've been hearing this since we're born. Like, the longest relationship, true love always start with friendship. And I really take that. And I feel like fellowship is everything. I feel like okay, when we're not talking about love, what we talking about? Are we laughing? Are we smiling? Can we talk about anything besides relationship and still like each other company? You know what I mean? Like, what, you know what I mean? So all of these different things, like fellowship. Do we have the same in common? Do we share the same goals? Are you inspiring me? Are you draining my energy? Are you wasting my time? It's fellowship, and a lot of things come with fellowship. And for me, one of the things that stand out the most for me in fellowship is, some people would say is trust, and yeah, but it's also to right. So one of the things that stood out the most to me in fellowship is alignment. I feel like alignment is like you and somebody, you just be on, what can I say this, like you're somebody on the same wavelength. You're feeling for chicken this morning, and then stranger they call you, be like, wait, what you eating? I'm eating chicken. It's all in. That's what fellowship does, create alignment. You guys have so much in common that you didn't even, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. And remember to stay hydrated and to stay moisturized. See you when I see you, darling. See those.